Hi and welcome back. This is supposed to be, I think, like my 6th update for my Pan That Palette challenge. I am panning the chocolate bar, and I'm going to be completely honest, I really don't like this palette. A couple months ago, I took out some of the shades that just weren't going to work for me and that I didn't like, and then I was okay with the palette, and so I was using it some more. And then the other day, I got mad at the palette again. So I took out some more shades. I think I've come to the realization that Pan That Palette isn't for me, especially not with a neutral shaded palette. I don't love it. Some of the mattes are really hard packed and stiff, and I have a really hard time working with them. They don't blend out, or they blend away to nothing. Specifically, I think it's Semi-Sweet Chocolate. There was a darker brown one that just muddied up on me every single time I tried to use it. One of the cranberry type shades, what is it? One of the cranberry burgundy shades was just not any good in my opinion. I have other shadows that I absolutely love and adore and have really missed over these last 6 months. And I don't like looking at a palette and getting upset, or even I've gone into Ulta and looked at the Too Faced stuff and like wanted to kick it in public, and I shouldn't feel like that because it's just makeup. That said, I have tried and tried my hardest to push my way through this palette, and as of my last update, I took out like 3 or 4 more shadows. So everything that has this pan, I have not done myself. I have like dug out, and I still don't even want to use any of the shadows that I haven't even hit pan on. I really truly don't like this palette. In the beginning of the year, I thought I did like this palette, and I think that's the joy of panning, is you find what you like and what you dislike. And I'm serious when I say I really dislike this palette, to the point where I don't ever want to try another chocolate bar. I don't want to try any more Too Faced shadows. I'm going to try and get this white chocolate shade, which I actually do like. It's what I use as my brow bone highlight and like as a blending out shade up top on my eye, and I have used that consistently. And I'm going to try and depot this one, this salted caramel. I really like the salted caramel, and I really like white chocolate. Out of this entire palette of, how many shades was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Out of this palette of 16 eyeshadows, I truly only like white chocolate and salted caramel. So yeah. And this isn't meant to like bash Too Faced as a brand or bash the chocolate bar palette, because I know a lot of people love this palette, and for good reason. It's a pretty palette, and for those of you that can make it work, I applaud you and commend you. And I know, Amber, you said that you're panning this next year. I am so excited to see what you do with this, because I couldn't make it work for me. I love my MAC shadows. I love my Makeup Forever shadows. And that's about it. And my Anastasia, my Kat Von D, those 4 are like my top brand. And now that I know that, I don't want my ColourPop. I don't want to force myself to use this up. I thought even like it would be a good companion palette, and for me it's not. I have everything that I could possibly want, like mattes, transitions, neutrals, bright colors, in what I already own, and I'm tired of forcing myself to use this up. I had put myself on a break from this palette whenever school got out 2 weeks ago, and I haven't really touched it, and I've been so happy doing my makeup and taking my time and playing with color. That said, I am ending my Pan That Palette Too Faced chocolate bar. It's not worth it. I'm just gonna call it a lesson learned. and any of you that pan this in the future, I really truly am excited to see what you can do with this palette, and I hope that it goes better for you, because it really sucked for me, and I'm trying like to be the most trying to say this in the most diplomatic and positive way possible. But long story short, I really hate this palette, and please don't like thumbs down me or get on my case about it. I'm just being honest with my feelings and my makeup, because I'm the one that spent freaking $50 on this, and I really regret it. So in any tag here on out, this palette is my biggest regret. I really love my single shadows and the other palettes that I have. Yeah, so that's what I got. So thank you so much for following me on this journey over the past 6 months, and for giving me your support and ideas or suggestions on this, but for me it's just not worth it. Now I also know that I don't do well with Pan That Palette, and that's okay, because it's not for everybody. So I don't think I'm even gonna do like a slide by slide. I don't know, I might throw it in there just for shits and giggles. But yeah, that's, and I've had 2 people now tell me that I need to just delete this palette from my life. And Charisse and Emily, thank you for that suggestion, because I can be really stubborn and hang on to something that I probably shouldn't be using. But I also don't want to come on here every month and be negative about this palette when so many people love it. Okay, I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!
And I'm gonna, where's the trash can? So loud. Let me close that.